Hello everyone, this is Visual Novel Gamer here, and I'm back with Kinkoi Golden. Last time they confess, and they did the deed. Sorry it was a short video, but the sex part was very long. So, I was a little tired out afterwards, but now I'm back. Alright, let's get started. Fidget fidget. Fidget fidget.
おはようございます先輩。どうかした？お姫様。びっくりした。先輩が急に金髪になっておっぱいが生えたかと。
I did.
おはよう。ラジオ体操のお時間ね。ほら、もう朝よ。
Yeah.
お姫様がいるってことは、ゆうべも神なるさんと入れ替わりで？そうね。
Mina-chan's gonna come right out. Yep.
ちょっと寝過ごしましたわ。
Knew it.
あれ？お姉様？どうされたのです、こんな時間に。ゆうべまた抜け出したとエロいなから連絡が入っておりましたが、もしや。
Don't give me that look.
もう抜け出すくらいは私もいたしますけど、帰るのはその日のうちにして差し上げないと警備部がかわいそうですわよ。ごめんなさい。ゆうべはどこにいたんですの
What should we do? An extremely difficult adversary had caught us completely off guard. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't sure whether we should tell the others about our relationship yet. I bet those consultancies wouldn't give us their blessing. At the very least, it would be awful if this came to light the wrong way and they separated us. What to do?
昨日は俺の部屋話してたらそのまま寝落ちしてさ。あら、相馬くん。
Nice one.
そうでしたの。まああなたとお姉様のことに口は挟みませんわ。
Mina-chan was satisfied and let us be. Woof. You're a
気
lifesaver.
にすんな。俺にできるレベルならフォローしてやる。ただできれば部屋では声を落としてください。
Ah. Alright, my neighbor had sharp ears.
一応耳栓してたから。昨日の夜中以降は聞いてないから。
So sorry, we'll be careful.
まあ耳栓してても声がするの自体はわかるから、ついさっきまで一晩中ぶっ続けてたのは伝わったけど。
Oh. ...
なあ、シルビーがこんなに飛んだ驚いてたけど、どのくらい飛んだわけ？
Okay, that's funny. No comment.
へえ、シルビーとオーロがとうとうね。
Where did he pop out from? Rena was smirking with this all-knowing grin. Guess it was frutal to hide this from her. Even if we tried, I bet Sylvie would have told her in no time.
まあそのうちそうなるとは思ってたけど、割とスムーズにいったようで。
It wasn't smooth, it was a lot of work.
この辺？
For example. There wasn't anything much. Although neither of us could take the last step forward due to a string of mutual misunderstandings. ...
何ほら。
Well, we may have always loved each other from the very start.
あるんだね、こういうことが。はい。
We called Chicory back over today, partially to fill her in on what happened yesterday. Considering 2 full days had passed, all the tension Chicory had felt due to the consulate had dissipated.
本物のシルビア・ル・クルス・クラウンよ。オーロ君の女運は底が知れないね。
Maybe what I'm lacking in the little sister department was made up for with lady friends.
何を
What about it? What is it, Sylvie?
二人の仲をいぶかっていた昨日までの私がおかしくて。でも勘違いしたのは私のせいじゃなかったわ。二人がこんなに仲良しさんだからよ。
Knock it off. Chicory and I were seriously just ordinary siblings and weren't especially close or anything.
ご兄弟であることは最初調べた時から存じておりましたが、千恵香殿は一末、オーロ殿のことを兄上などとは呼称せぬのですね。
そうね。日本では親族であれば両親だけでなく兄弟姉妹もそうした呼び方をすると聞いたのだけど。私も昔はオール君のことをそうやって呼んでたんですけど。
That's when you started calling me Oro-kun out of nowhere. Eesh, for my little sister, you're awfully concentrated.
お兄ちゃん。
Dot dot dot. What is it, Chicory?
あらあら。
一末殿の顔が見るも凄まじいことに。
What is it, Chicory? Do you want something from your own Ii-chan? I'll do whatever you ask.
まあこんな感じでキモくなるからオール君のためを思ってやめてるんです。
What do you mean, gross? What a grotesque sister.
まさかのオールに問題があったパターン。
これは見抜けませんでした。
まあ私とオール君のことはともかく、王女様、握手してもらっていいです？はい。ええ、もちろん。シルビア様に触っちゃった。喜んでくれて何よりよ。
I was prepared for this since my girlfriend was a public figure, but it was still embarrassing when my relatives get so worked up over her.
オール君から聞いてるかな。私音楽やってて。ええ、知っているわ。軽音楽よね。はい。シルビア様のピアノも何度も聴いてます。まあ嬉しい。
Oh? They made a connection through an unexpected avenue.
あなたたちの音楽にも興味があるわ。軽音楽というのはバンド活動なのよね。はい。そっちはもうやめたんですけど。そうね。三山沙織さんだったかしら。ギターが抜けて活動できないのよね。
Yep, now she's going down the bad topic my character doesn't like.
はい。
The mood took a sudden turn for the worse, but
シルビー様の名は音楽を志す者の世界では有名であるとは知っていましたが、まさか日本でもっとは驚きです。
same here, especially since Chicory never mentioned it even once.
それはオール君がクラシック系統に全然興味ないからでしょ。
Ugh. What a distraction change in subject. Chicory returned to her usual self. Back to my obnoxious little sister.
まったくオール君は中学まで第九とか運命を作曲したのはシューベルトって言ってたよね。
Oh, shut up. Their names are complicated. Hildebrandt and Mozart.
第九や運命はベートーベンです。
Ugh. Well, it was true that I would shy away anytime someone brought up piano recitals up until I met Sylvie.
音楽は基本可愛い子が歌ってるかどうかだもんね。
Ugh.
棟梁君といい、ほんと男ってやつは。
Chicory shrugged. Sylvie and Ellison giggled. Damn it, this made me look so lame in front of Sylvie. Well, that thought ran through my mind.
棟梁君ってオールの幼なじみだっけ？はい、オール君の友達で。
She blushed and let out an awkward laugh. He's her boyfriend.
そうなの？まあその付き合うかオッケー程度の関係ですけど。
You two haven't made any progress yet?
うっさいな。仕方ないでしょ。棟梁くんいつも忙しそうなんだから。
Talk about pure. Then again, I probably move faster than most guys since I made love to a princess on the same day we confess our feelings to one another. Yeah, that was a little too fast. Hotel on Christmas, was it? Go tell Toya to make his move already.
こんなところでなんてこと。
She blushed bright red and became mindful of Sylvie and Ellison. Yeah, that was a little vulgar.
クリスマスのはイルミネーション見に行くだけ。それにそのイルミネーションも中止になったし、他の予定入れるよ。あのホテルのイルミネーション中止になったの？
テロがささやかれる出火事件が起きたため、今年は中止となりました。
そうなんだ。残念ね。
金銭的には龍蔵寺が補填するはずですが、イベントを楽しみにしていた方には良くない結果です。
The ladies in the group were upset.
でもオール君はどうでもいいって顔だね。
It's nothing like
イ
that.
ルミネーションなんてどうでもいいよって顔。これだから男ってやつ。
Oh, shut up. Toya would say the same thing. Speaking from a man's point of view, I'd rather go someplace warm and enjoy a delicious meal than get involved in some shiny, sparkly, ultra-romantic light show.
ほんとデリカシーのない。オール君、こんなことで彼女できるのかしら。あら。シルビア様、クラス同じなんでしょ？どうですか、うちのオール君。仲のいい女の子とかいます？もちろんよ。
This conversation was veering in an awful direction. Sylvie-san.
オーラはとっても素敵だからみんな大好きになるわ。私もこんなに大好きになったもの。
Ah,
は？
that's a great face. Sophie clung to my arm. Calm down. We still play this off.
そうね。妹さんだもの、教えておかないと。
Can't play it off anymore.
私、あなたのお兄さん、オーロが大好きよ。
She gave me a smooch on the cheek. Okay, now she's gone and done it.
なーにー。お、エルもいるんだった。市松殿。
Calm down, Ellie-san. First take a deep breath, then read a pledge saying you won't take my life. Sophie and I hid in our relationship from Mina-chan, but I really wanted to keep it a secret from Ellie-san for a little while longer, namely because I expected this sort of outcome. I gently told Rina not to say anything either, but...
間違えちゃった。
You're cute, so I'll forgive you, Sophie. With that said, please stand between us so Ellie-san doesn't kill me.
オーロ君、マジで？
Yeah, it's for real. Oh yeah, Chicory, if anything happens to me, tell Mom and Dad that your big brother found happiness. We broke Elaine.
あら、エル、放心状態だわ。
I assumed Elena's son would be so mad she burst into flames, but this suppressed all of my expectations. Phew, looks like I was safe and I didn't need to worry about her instantly lopping my arm off anymore.
エル、しっかりして。
はい。落ち着きましょう、冷静に。騎士院は王室に起こりうる全ての状況に対応します。必然こうなる可能性もなくはないと想定していました。
You have?
ちなみにそうなった時は市松殿を国へ連れ帰り、生涯日の届かぬ牢に幽閉すべきとの意見が現在優勢です。
Ha ha ha. I guess that's fine as long as you don't rip off with my arm off.
あ、もちろん腕は取った上で。
Whoa, strict. I've been pretty pampered these days, but this reminded me that I was in a pretty bizarre situation from the second I enrolled at Noble Academy.
ですので落ち着きましょう。戒厳令を敷きます。このことは決して表に漏れないように。
そうね。そうした方がいいわ。このことは秘密よ。いいわね、オーロ、エル、チエカちゃん。あとさっきから護衛でついてるエキスナ、ボラルコーチェ、キャシー、ブランコ、ネクロ、ロホ、エスカル、アスル、ブルフラ、ベルデ、アマリーリョ、マロン。いいわね。
That's a lot of people.
はい。いっぱいいる。
There were a lineup of black-suited guards standing nearby.
そうでした。昨べシルビー様が夜勝手に抜け出したので、今日は護衛を限界でつけていたのでした。
Talk about bad timing. I rushed into things headfirst, and I should have expected there to be a day I lived to regret, but I never thought it would come so soon. Maybe I should leave my sister a will. I seriously begin to think that, but...
みんな驚かせたと思うけれど、私はオーロを本気で愛しています。祝福せよとは申しません。しかし理解はしてください。私は彼に惹かれ思いを遂げました。故に皆が彼に危害を及ぼすようであれば、皆の思う通りの反応があることも理解するように。
She's protecting me now.
私から言うことは以上です。あとはおのおので整理してください。
In a shift completely unlike herself, Sylvie made the declaration in a defined tone. She was unexpectedly cool, in my opinion. And I wasn't the only one who felt that way.
我らはシルビア王女に忠誠を誓った者。王女のお気持ちを害することなどありえませぬ。
祝福しますよ。おめでとうございます、シルビア様。
Every single black-suited guard applauded.
ありがとう、みんな。
Sylvie went back to her usual relaxed self. It was such a drastic tone shift that even at this stage, it left me stunned.
オーロ君、改めてマジでこの人と？
Yeah, I guess so. I made a pretty outrageous girl into my girlfriend, if I did say so myself.
はあ、
まあこうなってしまった以上仕方ありませんね。
Are you sure?
留学が決まった時から可能性の一つではあったことです。ソルティレージュの王室は自由恋愛を推奨しているし問題ないでしょう。追っている絵に適当に下地を作らせておきます。
Alright. I got the scary person's approval.
個人的に貴公に対する信頼の気持ちがかなり大きく揺らいだのは確かですが。
I'm sorry. She was still scary, though. Either way, I managed to overcome what I believe to be the most troubling hurdle with unexpected ease. We had taken the very first step toward a trouble-free relationship.
結婚はすんの？
I told you, we just took our first step. It's a little too soon to talk about where we will end up.
俺は別にお前らが突っ込んばっこんやることを応援してるわけじゃないからな。結婚してあの約束を守ってもらうために応援してきたんだから。
Promise.
ああ、お前は知らないか。気にしなくていい。
She dodged the subject.
だから最終的に結婚の準備をしてもらわなきゃ困る。
And why would it be a problem for you?
シルビーのおっぱいは敏感だな。いやんオーロ、そんなに引っ張っちゃダメ。ここはそうは言ってないぜみたいなことはどうでもいい。
She was listening to everything. If you don't care, then don't listen.
聞こえたもんはしゃあねえだろ。あいつっておっぱい敏感なの？
Her nipples are super sensitive.
とにかく
You ask.
今日はシルビーは？
No real surprise, she couldn't stay over today. Heck, she probably won't be able to come for a while, especially now that people from her estate found out about us. I bet surveillance would become even stricter too. We had earned the understanding of Elison's group, the strictest of all, but that meant her security detail would be that much harsher to compensate for it. It was rough being a princess.
でもハッピーエンドになってくれてよかった。
Ree gave me a hearty laugh. This bitter woman was unusually overjoyed.
これでも思い残したことねえや。
What do you mean no regrets?
やりたかったことは全部終わった。
Ree looked very exhausted. She had no regrets. Did that mean?
マリアが引退?
What? I don't like how it went completely black all of a sudden.
考えているそうです。
ホテルへの賠償だけで株主総会で袋叩きなのに、この時期に?
So she's retiring, okay.
すぐにとは言っていません。城ヶ崎のお嬢さんが遺留するでしょうから完全にとも思えませんが、今後ゆっくりと露出を減らしてという形でしょうね。
そんな、うちの芸能事業の柱なのに。
というか、龍蔵寺はマスコミ戦術に強いだけで芸能事業は燦々たるありさま。彼女以外のスターがいないというのが正しいですが、
せっかく音楽業界にコネもできて、これからバンバン押していこうと思ってたのに。
そのご利用しされるのが嫌だから始まる前に逃げた感もありますけどね。
どうしよう。なんとか音楽で新しいスターを見つけないと。あ、シルビア様、ピアノで商売する気ないかな？
うちに扱える玉じゃないでしょ。
だよね。
So she's retiring, okay.
金色ラブリッチ
Morning, the 18th.
いよいよ冬休みですね。
Sure is.
先輩すごい元気。
Of course, it's exciting. It means our vacation's about to start.
そうですか。
Oh, you're not looking forward to it, Aku-chan?
長いお休みに入ると友達と会いにくくなるから。
Ah, many students at Noble Academy, especially the girls at this dorm, went straight home whenever we were on break. Those in the dorm probably had family that lived far away, and it had to be too difficult for them to freely see and spend time with them.
お父さんとお母さんに会えるのは嬉しいんですけどね。
When are you going home?
来週かな。しばらく寮で大掃除とかをしちゃって、それからです。
I see. Chikuri insisted I visit my parents on New Year's, so I'll probably head home at the last possible second. I wonder how much time I have to see Sylvie. Managing my winter break schedule sounded rough. But hey, winter break is still the best.
今日の先輩、なんだか可愛い。
Thank you, Akuni. The end of term ceremony always makes me feel like a little kid again. Woohoo! Come on, Aku-chan. Woohoo with me.
ひゃっほーあれなぜでしょう。胸にバーニングが戻ったような。
That's the power of winter break. Or maybe expelling all that pent-up energy from your belly was enough to work a person up.
そうですね。へこんでても楽しくないです。やっほーい。
Woohoo!
朝からうるさい。すいません。やっほーい。
Woohoo! An excited student suddenly joined our ranks.
冬休み
Winter break.
やっほー。
Clap, clap. Woohoo!
楽しそうで何よりです。
What's wrong, Kanaku? You look down at the dumps.
僕が将来録音時グループを引き継ぐ時のテストケースとして管理能力を試しているホテルで企画していたイベントが一つ流れてしまいまして、
Huh.
このクリスマスにイルミネーションで集客を図り一大イベントとするはずだったのですが、
Wait, it was his family's hotel.
イベントは中止。自慢だった日本庭園は踏み荒らされてぐちゃぐちゃ。まあ
I'm sorry.
シルビアさんが事件に巻き込まれたと聞きましたが、お怪我がないのは良かったです。
Dot.
ですが、なんと言っても痛いのはこれですね。
He showed me his smartphone. Ah.
現在世間様を騒がせている事件の場所とあって、興味本位な下世話な野獣馬が殺到していまして、はあ、うちのホテルがおかしな方向に注目されないか不安です。
Sorry.
何か策を打たないと。やはり率直に人の印象を変えるには食でしょうか。
Ellison's group had learned about our relationship directly, but as for everyone else,
おーい市松、お前本当にこれ？
なに二人できてんの？できてんの？
yes, our classmates rushed over with a tableau in hand which had published a story about our kiss. That was how our classmates found out. What should we do? It wasn't as if we couldn't make it through this by saying it was an accident, but
くだらないゴシップだわ。こんなの信じる方が。私とオーロは将来を誓い合ったわ。
I want to know what her reaction is going to be. There it is. Whenever this happened, Sylvie told the truth. Oh boy. In a matter of mere days, all of Japan learned about our relationship.
それでは本学期の成績表を配ります。
The air felt heavy. Not that I had high hopes for my grades anyway. I've been hitting the books like crazy lately to make my dream of becoming a diplomat a reality. But the damage may have already been done and my efforts were in vain. There was one thing I was curious about though. There was a comprehensive evaluation category on every Noble Academy report card, and it was unique to this institution. That single grade was based solely on the students' expert planning classes and were favored over their other studies. That didn't mean you can negate your other classes as they value devotion to one's schoolwork, but it would miss the entire point of this academy if a student were to focus solely on their studies and ignore their expert planning classes. To that end, it was a complete evaluation of your general studies and accomplishments from your expert planning course. It also served as your ranking at Noble Academy. The elevation came in 4 grades, from A to D. A meant you did well, B mean you put decent effort, C mean you should work harder going forward, and D required special attention. The concept of repeating a year or expulsion was essentially non-existent at Noble Academy. Any judgment that would result in repeating a year or expulsion from typical academies would be reflected in this D evaluation. This didn't come with any sort of penalty, but was unmistakably the brand of a failure. If my goal was to become a diplomat, I'll obviously like to avoid that.
市松オーロくん。
Yes? I was a little nervous. My rating was a...
C。
Don't look. She blurted out thoughtlessly. A C, huh? Thank goodness.
学業は極めて不真面目。家庭での自主的な学習が望まれる。
Shut up.
はは、気にすんない。私もひどいもんだから。
She whipped out her report card. She was putting in effort with her expert planning course, but her grades were less than stellar.
しかし、最近学習意欲向上の様子が見られる。
More or less. Improve will. That was enough to give me confidence that I had... Not that I knew yet whether it'll lead to any results.
加えて、 エキスパートプランに対する意気込みの高さは他の生徒の模範にもなるほどである。学業にも同程度の意気込みを望む。あれ、オーロエキスパートプランやってたっけ？
Since when did I start taking one? Ah, yeah, recently.
何？
It's a secret. It was no big deal. Then why did he keep it a secret?
2学期最後だし、心残りがないように今日は目いっぱい楽しみましょうか。
Our expert planning class was still in session even after the end of the term ceremony. Sylvie would probably be free for a while, and she seemed to be having fun time with those music girls. As for me, what should I do? This was a rare occasion, so I felt like going to listen to Sylvie's play.
ところでシルビア様、例の彼とのことどうなのですか？どうって？キスをされたのでしょ？ああとっても素敵だったわ。
That's wrong, she kissed me. ... Nah, this wasn't a setting I could walk in on. I decided to go my own way.
シルビー様、そろそろ。
でもまだオーロが。
あちらもあちらでエキスパートプランが忙しいのでしょう。それより今日は重要な会食があります。どうかお早く。
オーロに会いたい。
お気持ちはわかりますが、こちらからは何も言わない代わり、仕事はきちんとすると約束したはずですよ。
はーい。
I'm beat. I made my way out of the school gate at about the same time the rear end of Sophie's favorite limousine went out of sight. I missed her, huh? I wish I walked out half a minute sooner. Oh well, I could see Sylvie any time after all.
それでね、3日間ワシントンに飛ぶことになったの。
Right.
エル、どうしても行かなきゃダメ？
クリスマスを明けるためにと大統領のスケジュールに無理を言ったのです。どうしてもです。
Well, it's your job as a princess. It's just the way the world works. And as for when you will return...
21日。
Oof. Today was the 18th, and she was going to be traveling quite a ways off.
市松殿、よろしいですか？
Ah, yes. I suddenly heard Ellison's voice.
申し訳ないですが、お話しした通りです。よくは思われないでしょうが、これが姫様の日常であるとご留意ください。
Okay. It hurt a little knowing this trend would continue.
伝達は以上。それでは。ああ、この期間に課題や部屋の大掃除をしておくのをおすすめします。21日以降も姫様は予定が詰まっています。得られた時間は無駄にせぬように。
またね、オーロ。
The call ended. Ah, this sucks. My brand new girlfriend was gone, and all I had left was homework. Still, this wasn't Ellison's way of being mean. I actually thought her encouraging me to do these assignments was her supportive side showing through. Why is Sylvie here? What can you do? Time to get to work. I don't know why Sylvie was here. I think that was a glitch.
金色ラブリッチェ。
おはよう。お姉様が海外だそうで退屈をしているんじゃ。ああ、頭から煙を出してどうしましたの？
Oh, Mina-chan. Oh, morning already?
朝ですわ。何ですの？徹夜してましたの？
Yes. I didn't pull an all-nighter, no. I eventually nodded off.
は？
Haha, how the heck is a guy like me, who can't even keep up with the academy studies, supposed to do homework just because I've been working really hard lately? How comical. Given the occasion, I had plopped down on my desk and tackled my homework. However, after several minutes have passed, the formulas become incomprehensible and I quickly threw in the towel. Guess my thoughts were about to short circuit since I wanted to see Sylvie right now.
ただの知恵熱でしょう。
I wonder what Sylvie's doing right now.
勉強してれば月の光にでも導かれて何度も巡り会えますわよ。ほら、教えて差し上げますわ。どこ
I'm sorry. Huh? But this is a second year's assignment.
2年の問題くらいわかりますわよ。1年で習ったところをちょちょいと応用するだけですわ。
I was on a first year here before though.
例えばこの問題。こうしてこうして。ほら、
She solved it. Actually, it might not be so bizarre when you consider how brilliant Mina-chan was. Sylvie got nearly straight 100 on her test too, and this was her little sister. But
ほら、席におつきなさいな。
...
なんですのそのお顔は。どこか不満でして。
Being schooled by someone younger than you is a huge blow to your ego. To the ego.
あら、あなたにもプライドがありましたのね。大変よろしいことですわ。
She's happy to break it. Wow, that was rude. Even if I had become her sister's boyfriend, Mina-chan still hasn't accepted me just yet. Well, I did think things were, with her, were fine this way.
私も暇ではありませんので、どうしても嫌ならやめますけど。
Oh. I'd probably be better to have her tutor me, but I couldn't cast away my pride. What should I do here? Well, I was puzzling over it.
はいはいはいはい。オーロがいらないならこっちお願いします、先生。あら。いやー、オーロよりはできるつもりだけど、この課題難易度高くてさ。教えて、お願い、ティーチャー。はいはい。
Wait. In that case, please help me out too. While Rena turned up, it lowered the physical hurdle. Psychological hurdle. With that, I spent my whole day studying.
だいぶ進んだね。冬休みは課題も多くありませんので、このペースなら明日には終わりますわね。
I thought fire was gonna sprout from my head, but I was really grateful you helped us through it.
はい、コーヒー牛乳。コールドだから頭詰めたんだよ。
Thanks. Sizzle.
にしても、カミニャンはすごいね。2年生の問題を。王族たるもの、学力も相応に必要とされます。お姫様がバカでは困るでしょ。
I get the feeling there are plenty of examples of foolish politic figures, though. Not that I would name any specific country or celebrity or politician or otherwise.
私は嫌なのです。特に昔から頑張り屋のシルビーお姉様を見て育ってきましたもの。
I'm sorry. Mina-chan flashed us a quick smile.
大人だね。私には真似できんよ。
Me either. Japanese people might just be lax.
別に大人ではございませんわ。
She brushed her hair upwards. Mina-chan was really cool today. Definitely had a mature feel to her.
ところでゲロ、
Yes?
お姉様とはどうなってまして？いえ、お付き合いのことは聞きましたけど、どこまでとか。ああ、それ、私も聞きたい。
Ugh. The topic suddenly veered in a strange direction. She seemed like a mature woman, but I guess she was still just a girl. Sounded like she was still just a girl. Sounded like she was quite curious when it comes to stuff like this.
こっちもそこらへん興味あるさね。お姫様となんてすごいです、先輩。ドキドキ、ワクワク。
Everyone's listening in. Quit multiplying. I was surrounded in an instant.
ほれほれ、観念しろしろ。シルビーとはどこまで行ったんだ？
I obviously couldn't tell them we had sex or anything. But if I misspoke, they'd probably piece it together. Keeping quiet was my only option.
いえ、おら、いえ。
My silence prompted Rena to raise her voice. Damn it, I couldn't even run away with everyone packed so tightly around me. What should I do?
白状なさいな。私には知る権利、いいえ、義務がございますわ。
I'm telling you.
キスの写真は見ましたわ。あれが第一歩ってことは、今頃はもう。おやおや、こいつは色っぽい話だね。先輩、本当ですか？本当にですか、先輩。
This is great. I'm loving this. I'm telling you.
あなたまさか。
Ugh, they figured me out.
手をつなだんですの？
Yeah, I figured she was gonna say something like that. Dot.
エッチですわ。
Or not.
キスなんて究極的なことを済ませたんですもの。もう手とかつないじゃってるんでしょ。白状なさい。
She's breaking.
まさかそれより上。ハグとか。
Those eyes.
エッチですわ。これだからゲロは。カミニャンさん。
That face.
キスは究極的なとこじゃないと思うけど、むしろ入り口？知らない。何言ってますの。男女のすることでキスを済ませたら、次は婚約しかありませんわ。
Ah, that reminded me. Sylvie thought sex was non-existent outside of marriage, and Mina-chan was her sister. Didn't it sound like she knew anything about sex?
さあ、おっしゃいなさい。どこまでしたんですの？まあ聞かないどいてあげますか。オーロともう一人の子のために。
Everyone else had read the room and decided they mustn't defile a girl's pure white heart. I was saved thanks to a girl even more immature than Sylvie.
Kin色ラブ。
Dot.
おいっす。
Oh, hey. It was the second day of winter break, and Ree came around later than that evening.
朝からうるさかったけど何やってたん？
Homework. I pointed over to the table. Thanks to Mina-chan's intense tutoring, the past couple of days I have just finished a little while ago. My brain feels like it's on fire.
どうりでこの部屋煙たいと思ったら、この部屋が煙たいのはイチのせいなんだよな。ってことはもうちょっと煙たくしても。
First, it'll suck to deal with the smoke smell. Second, there's no actual smoke in here, so put the cigarettes away. Quitting sounds rough.
なんか鼻が変になってきた。
That's about the time your nicotine adolescent nostrils cleared up and you started to become bothered by the tobacco scent that's stuck into your own mouth, huh? Quitting could also make one's lungs feel lighter, increasing their appetite and start to desire sweets and stuff. Since they crave to have something in their mouth, sounded like the toughest stage of quitting was upon her. Well, hang in there a little while longer. Christmas is right around the corner. I wish you could keep it up even after Christmas is over.
それがいいんだろうけど、無理っぽい。
Ree was so dispirited today that she wasn't even lashing out with her usual sarcasm. It was kind of cute.
シルビーは？
She'll be home tomorrow, I think. I'll probably get to see her the day after tomorrow. Ah. This has gotten me down in the dumps with her. The two of us sighed simultaneously.
元気ねえな。
Not as much as you were. I used up what energy I had left on my homework. Sylvie's so much smarter than me, and it's starting to weigh me down a little.
あ
I didn't need a test to confirm those suspicions. Sylvie was extremely skilled in every perceivable way. She was intelligent, athletic, and a gifted pianist. I was sure it was innate to an extent, but the effort she put into expanding her horizons also played a large part of it. My concern as to whether I was a good match for her grew bigger every day.
あ、今さらなんだよ。身分の違いなんて最初から分かってただろ。
But it's not about that. I embraced myself on the aspect from the very beginning. The issue was our specifics, or what you might call our talents or attribute points. If I were to put it simple, she's super cool, isn't she?
うん。
I had no idea what word to use that would actually describe someone as lovely as Sylvie, but she really was cool. Sylvie could do anything, and she took everything she did for granted. Not only was being capable of that cool, the way she took everything head on with no hesitation only made her even cooler in my eyes. At least on the nights. As well as the girls from her music group. Probably liked her so much because they were all drawn to how cool she was. And that likely went for me as well. I doubt we're on equal footing.
なんだ、そんなこと気にしてんのか。
How do you feel about it?
どう思うも何も。世界中の誰に聞いても、お前とあいつが釣り合うっていうやつは一人もいねえよ。
I was hoping you could solve me, actually.
でも事実じゃん。お前があいつと釣り合う要素なんかある？
I felt like crying.
な？
We're friends, right? Are you telling me you're the sort of person who'll pour salt in a friend's wound when he's already on the verge of bursting into tears?
はいはい。おー、かわいそうでちゅねいちちゃんは。はーい、なでなでしてあげまちゅよ。はーい、なでなで。おっぱい飲みたいでちゅか？ママのあげまちょうね。何その顔。
That baby plaything kinda got me going a little.
わっきも。本気で心が弱ってるっぽいな。
It's not a big deal, and I don't want to hear nom on some boobies. I bet nothing would come out of them anyway.
殺すぞ。
Simple yet terrifying.
まあでも、スペック上釣り合うのは難しいだろうけどさ。その分カッコつけていけばいいんじゃね？シルビーがお前をかっこいいと思ってれば、それで釣り合いは取れてんだろ。
That's the one thing I'm least confident in.
うん。
Sylvie could accomplish anything she puts her mind to, and looks really cool when she actually does show off. I can't do that. I wouldn't look nearly as cool even if I have tried. My protecting her initially was based on some misunderstanding, and the terrorist incident only caused problems for the people around me. It was the same even in the past. That might be the one aspect where we're at least equal. Rena headed back to her place and I was now alone. I had been depressed all day. Not getting to see her for 2 straight days since the start of vacation may have been starting to take its toll on me. Ugh. Just 2 measly days. The fact she was a princess was irrelevant. Even if I haven't gotten to see her, it had been an ordinary couple of days. So why was this bugging me so much? Maybe it was because I had no confidence in myself. Someone was knocking on my window. Who was it? This was a dorm for a rich lady, so about the only person who would come to me at the window was Aku-chan in the mornings. Who is it? I opened the window and found... Wah!
来ち きから歯がガチガチ言ってるわ。
Alright, come in. It was the least likely of suspects, Sylvie. Outside the window was as cold as you expect on a December night, and it was windy to boot. It must have been beyond harsh out there without a coat. Aren't you supposed to be back tomorrow?
早くオーロに会いたくて自家用ジェットをちょっと無駄遣いしちゃった。
That made me happy, but the scale of that comment was too big for my pea brain to handle. Why come in through the window?
私が行方をくらましたからこの寮にはすぐに見張りが行くと思って隠れてきたの。
I see. You gave them the slip, huh? My phone rang, with perfect timing. It was a call from Ellie-san.
もしもし、市松殿ですか？シルビー様が護衛の目を盗んでお姿を消したのです。ご存知ありませんか？
I imagine I put it on speaker. I looked to Sylvie. She mouthed the words.
お任して。
You got it. She called her earlier and asked to meet up at the school, which is where we are right now. It would be great if you could keep watch without interfering.
はあ、よかった。誘拐ではないのですね。全軍出撃！ノーブル学園だ！行くぞ！
I could just imagine 100 men and women just yelling that. Troops. One hell of a situation sounded like it was unfolding on the other end of the line, but... What are you up to, Sylvie? Ellie-san's going to scold you.
知らないわ。エルったらうるさいんだもの。オーロに会いたいって言っても仕事がどうだ公務がどうだって。
Haha. I couldn't really find any fault with that. Let's make sure not to worry her too much.
はーい。
For all her gloomy scowls, I was sure she felt like she'd done something wrong. Sylvie was so admirable. Speaking of work, will that be alright?
国防省につながってる企業がどっちと提携してどうだって言い争ってるだけだから。
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. If Sylvie said it was all good, then fine, I guess.
それよりオーロ
She shut the room's curtains.
いいかしら。エルのことだからこの部屋人がいるかくらいは見に来ると思うの。
No lights should leak out with the line curtains closed. Pretending to be out, huh? I'll get you a drink.
ありがとう。
I got her some hot milk and handed it to her. Sophie took a breath.
ごめんねオーロ。もっと頻繁に会いたいのだけどエルたちがうるさいの。
It's understandable, you have a lot of work. Not much we can do about it. It's their job and all. She probably wanted me to take her side as her cheeks immediately puffed up. So cute.
こんなことならお姫様なんてならずに普通の子に生まれてくるべきだったわ。
In that case, I should have been born as the prince of some country instead of an ordinary Japanese citizen.
そうね。私だけの王子様に生まれたオーロが悪いわ。
She said that all smiles. I was well aware of how much she loved me. I took a seat on the bed. So, Sophie, did you really just sneak out today? You only came to see me?
ええ、どうしてもオーロと二人でお話ししたかったから。
I see. It didn't sound like anything was especially wrong, at least. Good then. I'll keep her company till Ellie-san finds us. Come here, Sophie. I patted my lap. Come here.
オーロ、そんな子供みたいよ。
You won't come over?
お邪魔します。
It was only a moment like these where Sophie sat down with the quite refined resembling that of a princess. The wonderful sensation of her butt squished against my lap. Go ahead, lean in. Lean in.
持たれるってオーロに？
Like this. Squeeze. I hugged her. Sophie's face went red, half out of happiness and half out of surprise. How do you like that, princess? This is a throne custom order, especially for you.
いいわね。 よろしくてよ。
Despite her shy, awkward behavior, she didn't seem to dislike it. It's warmer this way too.
そういうこと。
I assume hot milk will be plenty, but this would definitely be warmer.
そっか。確かに暖かいわ。さすがオールね。この状況にぴったりの玉座を見繕ってくれるなんて。
You bet.
良きに計らえたわ。
Sylvie, I've given her consent, so she must have felt better now, and leaned her full weight on me. Good, good. I'm glad to hear you are pleased, Princess. Unfortunately, Princess, the throne has a defect.
結婚？
It plays practical jokes upon those who sit upon it. I wrapped both my arms around her, one around her belly and the other around her neck. Sylvie's body was held in place perfectly.
もう、こらオール。
It's not me. The throne is running amok.
変な言い訳を。この玉座はどうやったら外れるの？
Just tell it to let go and it will.
さあ、ならもうしばらくしたら言うことにするわ。
As I embrace her, she happily nuzzled her back against me. Nuzzle, nuzzle. I nuzzle back at her as well.
いやもう。オーラの体あったかいわ。
That is what matters most. I squeezed her even tighter. Sylvie looked even happier. In which case, I went with the flow and brought both hands to her chest. Rub, rub. Whoops. She struggled all of a sudden and I let go. Ah, did you not like it?
もうオールのエッチ。
Despite how startled she was, she leaned back against me once more. This reaction meant squish. I have to end today's episode, so see you all next time. Peace.